It's finally here. We have the WWE 2K25 reveal.
I love it, don't you?
Love it, yeah.
So we're going to dissect every nitty-gritty little detail for you so you have everything you need to know. My name is Matt. Welcome to Assemble. Let's get into it. This all started on the debut episode of Raw on Netflix, right after the Roman Reigns Solo Sikoa tribal combat match. And then backstage, you had a very well-lit segment where you had Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns walking backstage. Roman Reigns has the Ulafala back on. And as they're walking and talking, Paul Heyman says that we need a platform where the whole world can acknowledge you. Paul is very excited because Tribal Chief, he's Tribal Chief once again. They're looking for a global platform for all this, and he says, when can I put that on your calendar? Roman pauses and says January 27th. January 27th is going to be a Monday. So then I guess we all assume that Roman is going to be on Raw January 27th. He enters the room, and then on the door there is a sign that says 2K25. Now, what could Roman be doing on January 27th? Well, one thing is maybe he'll give us more of a sense of his plans for WrestleMania, or maybe even just telling us he's going to enter the Royal Rumble. I don't think we're going to get Roman on Raw doing another match, but he's been always associated with SmackDown up until this point. I think that there is a possibility, a couple of things here. Roman is going to say that he's going to enter the Royal Rumble, or he's going to say that through the draft window that they have with Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, that Roman signs over to Monday Night Raw. Now, the other piece they could do with all of this is they do the 2K25 reveal. And this could be just as simple on Monday night with Roman Reigns that he's going to reveal the cover art. Remember back in the day and they used to do it and they do like they pull the thing down and then they would reveal the whole cover star. Maybe they're going to do that, or they're going to just say that Roman Reigns is the cover star for 2K25. Everyone needs to acknowledge him, and then maybe they will give us a brief trailer to go with it. Just something a little more cinematic like they have done in years past, but not giving us the gameplay. Now, very quickly after that, you had Xbox and Steam release the first screenshots for the game, and 2K themselves, they updated their profile with their new WWE 2K25 logo. Now, the logo this year is not, the logos or whatever, but the logos this year, it's not the scratched logo. It's a much cleaner design. Now, this could change, but typically, if that is the logo that they are uploading onto social, then that is the one that is going to be used for the game. So it's a much sleeker look than what we've had before. But they also have the date listed as January 28th, 2025. Now, whenever they do this, and they put this on their social media, it is going to tie into, well, more reveals. Now, Roman said Monday the 27th, and 2K is saying the 28th. So in my head, what could be happening is you get Roman with that reveal like I outlined, and on the 28th, 2K is the one that's going to give us potentially a full gameplay trailer, a deep dive. I could be wrong and I'd have to look, but I'm exhausted right now. I think for last year, they did it like this, where it was the full AI cinematic trailer that they did, and then the next day we got the actual gameplay where they talked about special ref mode, casket match, and so on. I think that they were back to back. The Roman Reigns reveal trailer could, if they are going to do that, it could give us an idea of, is it a Roman Reigns showcase mode that they are going to do? If he is going to be, in fact, the cover star, it might hint at it, but then we get the full gameplay when they go bang, here's everything you need to know. We're still early January, and in previous years, it was around the 20th when they started releasing all of the trailer stuff, so we are a little bit ahead, which I think is a good thing. The question mark will be how much information they give us between now and like March, when the game is released. And then when you go over to 2K's website, they have an official statement. So 2K25 is listed now there, but they have an official statement about the game. And that reads, announcement incoming, WWE 2K returns bigger, bolder, and better than ever in a breakthrough year for the franchise. WWE 2K25 is preparing to charge down the ramp with all the authenticity and action fans love from the best in sports entertainment. Discover game-changing features, iconic superstars, and more details on January 28th, 2025. Now, it is a bit of a bold statement to say it's going to be a breakthrough in the franchise. My hope as a fan is that they have potentially worked on stuff from years past up until this point. We've now had 3 games in this new generation of 2K from 22, 23, 24, and now a big one with 25 coming up on the 4th year, where the engine has been the same. A lot of the stuff in the game has been basically the same. My GM, universe mode, incremental updates and tweaks here, but nothing groundbreaking. A breakthrough year is something that I think a lot of us could hope for, and maybe it's going to mean that there is a lot more changes than we even realize. And they say game-changing features that are going to be in there. What could it be? We can only guess, but hopefully it's just something bigger than just them adding in, like, remember like last year and it was like, well, here's one of the biggest features you're gonna get. It's double titles now in universe mode. Like, I hope that they're not thinking that that's what's going to be a big game-changing feature. But if they have changed up the formula a lot and they're going in a new direction, I'd be very excited for that. A fourth year in the generation cycle of a video game, of any game, should see large leaps forward. But I don't think it's going to be as big of a leap as maybe we hope for. While we saw stuff listed on Steam and Xbox, PlayStation also had information and it showed that it was coming out for PS4. So if this is the case, and again, it's still early, but if it's the case, then it looks like it's still going to be on old generation, which I am not a fan of. I think we need to move forward and they could use more modern architecture that maybe it would move the franchise forward. I think that the last generation stuff would be holding them back. I understand the install base is probably still huge. The player base on PS4 and Xbox, original Xbox there, like Xbox One, would still be very, very large. But I do think that it would be holding them back if they are going to continue to support it. And then on Steam, they have this placeholder image that popped up and then it got changed to just the 2K25 logo. So it could be a little bit of a leak, I don't know. This might be the actual box art for it, where you have Roman Reigns on the cover, everything's kind of tilted in the background, Roman's face is in the background, and also Paul Heyman is there. If this is the box art or one of the covers, because remember, we're gonna have a regular edition, a deluxe, and probably a Roman bloodline edition, something like that. They could all be variations on each other, like a Roman cover, and then like an OG bloodline, and then a new bloodline, or something else, or they mix it up with different superstars on the different versions. But if this is the box art, then it totally tells me that that is the direction they're going in, that it would be some kind of Roman Reigns showcase, Roman Reigns story mode, bloodline story, something like that. If it is going to be a Roman Reigns showcase and something within that vein, I'd be happy with it, but I want to obviously know what's the new twist on it, and is it going to be just another standard showcase mode? I think they need to move beyond that and really change the formula, give something that's going to be groundbreaking, or give us new features, as even they say in their statements. And then we have the screenshots, ladies and gentlemen. As we get into all of this, if you could do me a favor, we are in the 2K season now, and it would mean a lot if you guys would hit that subscribe button, because we're on our road to 200,000 subscribers this year. Let's make it happen together. The first screenshot we have is going to be Liv Morgan. Now, all the models they have shown off in the screenshots, I do think look really good and look like a definite improvement over last year. Liv has the black attire with Revenge written on it. It's a screenshot. I think the hair in the model looks good. Got nothing else to really add there. What's interesting with the Bayley screenshot is that Bayley was one of the first ones to be revealed last year for 2K24, and it was a debacle. Her hair, the balding Bayley, was the first thing they revealed, and it really did not land. They had to fix that and patch that immediately. This one, I thought it was just funny that they released Bayley as an image right away to be like, hey, everything's okay. Now you guys tell me where this attire is from for Bayley. Pretty sure she wore it as women's champion in 2024, probably at one of the big PLEs. Then we have Damian Priest, and Damian Priest is clearly not wearing anything Judgment Day related. Yay, we're gonna get a refreshed Damian Priest. Looks more modern. He has Terror Twins on his pants, which tells me that we are going to be getting Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, post Judgment Day when they originally broke up. And the next one is going to be CM Punk. Now Punk's model here does look a little bit more updated and a little bit more noticeable, I think, than his 2K24 one, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with the Punk model. I thought Punk's 24 model looked excellent. This thing looks awesome too. The updated gear does look like it's from SummerSlam of 2024. And I think his trunks were more of like with the pink stars on it, which you can't see here. But fairly up to date, which SummerSlam 2024 was his first match of the year, his official one, where kickstarted the whole feud with Drew McIntyre, where they had their first match anyways of their three. And lastly, you have Cody Rhodes. This looks awesome. The detail on the jacket looks great. It's a great shot and a great angle. It's got the Undisputed Championship. The side plates are on there. Hey, the side plates are working. There's no glitching as of just yet with his title belt going through his jacket. Cody's face here, he looks absolutely realistic. The title over the jacket though is not. The title should be under his coat. But the face scan is the big thing here for me. I love all the little details like that. And the face scan for Cody looks like a huge improvement over that of 24. I think this is the fun way for 2K to do the initial reveal, for WWE to do initial reveals. Hopefully similar to last year, that once they get to end of January here with, you know, Roman's reveal, whatever that is, and potentially something new with 2K on the 28th, the next day. And honestly, to me, I start thinking about it, that is likely to be the gameplay trailer, like I said, and then revealing all the different versions of the game, the pricing and what's with every single version that you can buy. And then you're into February and March, and then they got 60 days ish until the game is going to come out. So then hopefully it's full steam ahead for their reveals and they give us a lot of stuff. But if it's going to be a groundbreaking year, there's a lot that they need to do. If you guys want to talk more predictions, click this video right here. It's our full breakdown predictions for 2K25. Have a great day. See ya.